And I return to Uncharted Water's Origin. And a very lengthy voyage to get back over here. Sister better come with us this time. Alright, let's visit the market.
Welcome to the market.
We still can't get rid of a lot of stuff here. Yeah, that'll work. Of a union request.
Oh, you here to accept a new request?
Maybe I should wait to see what this is going to be. Safa, I came to see you again. Oh, brother? Safa, you called me brother for the first time.
Wow!
Considering this is the second time we met, that's incredible. Finally, Ali. Brother Ali, I have a favor to ask of you. It's about this child. A child? What is it? You're not saying the child is... Could it be that it's your... No, it can't be. Thud. Are you alright, Jahan? You shouldn't jump to conclusions. Then who is the child? He's an orphan. His parents lost everything they had for opposing the war and were even executed a few days ago. I'd like to take care of this child. Of course, I won't bother you. Ali, his life doesn't seem much different from what we went through. I'm sure you, of all people, would understand.
Sounds good.
Okay, then. Well, why don't you buy a house in Constantinople so you can live together, then? What did you say? Why are you looking at me like that? Did I say something stupid again? No, Jahan. That was actually a great idea. You're right. While we're at it, we could buy a big mansion and turn it into an orphanage. Don't you think so, Safa? Yes, Ali, of course. Now, come to think of it, I haven't been properly introduced to this boy yet. His name is Rustam. It's a lovely name, isn't it? Very well, Rustam, welcome to the family. Now, let's all go back to Constantinople, another
I feel like I've grown a little stronger.
45-minute trip.
D'Artagnan will protect you.
Oh, just a moment. Yes.
They really feel like they lost their way with Ali. Like they just didn't know what to do with the guy, so they're like, people can just go back and forth for like a million years. That's fine, right? They won't care. Okay, I guess we'll go this way. I really ought to do this one, though. But to get mutton, it's going to require me to...
Welcome to the market.
Oh, I don't even know where mutton is. Okay, well, I'd have to go get it. But that would be a trade request. I do need more of those.
Oh, you here to accept a new request?
Go grab that.
Oh, are you setting sail?
I mean, between the back and forth, the very long back and forth,
Onward to the
and
vast
the
ocean.
title build-up that you have to do, it's just absolutely ridiculous amounts of time wasted just to finish off his shit. So we completed a chronicle. We should get something from this. 93, and then we'll get his outfit at the end of this. So usually that marks the final mission in the stuff. I guess we can find out. It is. So, whatever we do with the orphanage here, probably going to have to spend a considerable amount of money, but I've got like 500,000 in the bank almost. So I am not concerned about that. Okay, not quite, but getting there. Did I say 500,000? 500 million. Yeah. I imagine there's going to be a few nitpicky steps. Well, wait a minute. Wasn't there like a empty house? Maybe that's it. we'll end up buying that. That'd actually be kind of a fitting thing for the end of the series. Buy a nice little mansion to retire into. All the admirals done. Still, I resent the time that I've wasted on this. It could have been done a month ago without all this extra stupid shit. I mean, Christ, it's been 5.5 minutes of episode. And I mean, it's been at least an hour. Hour 20 minutes? Aye. An hour and 20 minutes to complete my combat dailies and then make my way all the way around Africa to here. Just to have to go back again. What a thing.
Welcome to the market.
Right, we're just gonna dump this crap here now. Actually, for the price... yeah, just do it. Mutton. All mutton, only 100, huh? Yeah, I don't care. That ought to be enough to make my 2,000 profit or whatever. I need 5,000.
What do you need? A bed?
All right. Shit.
Oh, are you
Back
setting
we
sail?
go. It is nice, at least, that his Admiral's orders, this one specifically, by decreasing the cost, extends how much supply you have. It does help an awful lot. Not so much in going fast or anywhere like that, but just in that I can set it to go to like one place and that's not gonna work. Tall. Okay, good enough. Set it to go to like one place and then I can just kind of zone out for a bit and do something else. I mean, where's coal? Can maybe make that as we go. What are you doing? Mozambique. Be 310 though to get it, right? Which would mean I'd have to go back to my... Yeah, like I'd have to fill everything just full of coal again to get there. And that's not terribly worth it. We can always come back to it or dump it or whatever, I don't even know. But at least, I haven't even got that yet. I'm 2 away from getting that. Maybe I'll dump the mutton when I'm in Natal. Actually, what is the bonus for that? Textiles, medicine, and sundries. Mombasa. Okay, well. Ah, there we go. I'll dump it at Soda Island. Pick something else up. Pick Constantinople. Alright, well, see you then.
Learning is the joy of life.
Alright, let's pop this in here. Ah, who's the young lady? This is my sister Sappho. We're all going to be living in Constantinople together from now on. I'm Sappho Vazaz. Nice to meet you. Wow, you are very beautiful. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Welcome to the market.
I forgot we can't sell wine here. How many trade points am I actually making here? Not very much.
I'm glad I could be of help.
Alright, to, well, I guess the inn. Orphanage. Welcome back, Holly. You're I'm so glad. Oh, that's Miss Safa. You're Miss Safa, aren't you? I could tell right away because you look so similar to Ali. Nice to meet you. I'm Safa Vazaz. It's nice to meet you, too. Oh, is this child your... It's not like that. This child is an orphan. His name is Rustam. We're going to buy a big house and turn it into an orphanage. What? An orphanage? Oh, of course. There's a large estate on the market right now. Who's the seller? I believe it's Sherlock Bank President. I heard the bank seized it from a debtor who couldn't pay back their loans.
Sounds good.
Very well. Sounds like I should go see Mr. Sherlock. Lydia, please take care of these two while I'm gone. Okay,
Hello.
don't worry.
Welcome to our tavern.
Where's this guy at?
Oh, it's you again. I'm glad. That's not right.
Nope. Okay, well, let's head to a Union Venice, right? Venice.
Oh, are you here for a new
Are we
request?
heading that way? I mean, sort of ish. It's on the opposite side of that. Ah, screw it. I heard you found your long-lost sister. Congratulations. Is your sister all
Welcome
right?
to the market.
Why does she... He keeps asking about her. It's kind of creepy. Hey, you know what? I could probably swap. Yeah, that'd be good. Alright, to Venice. I heard you found your long-lost sister. Congratulations. Is your sister alright?
Are you
What's
setting
everyone
sail?
interested in my sister? This is the only character that the
Onward
other
to the
NPCs do
vast
that
ocean.
too. Which is kind of weird. $94. So it must be every little quest we complete is now going to count as one. Might actually get this done tonight. I would like to meet with Sherlock Bank President. Please wait just a moment. A few minutes later. Ah, Lee, it's been a while. What brings you here today? I wanted to ask you about the house for sale in Constantinople. Are you interested in buying it? I'm curious, though. What do you intend on doing with it? I'd like to turn it into an orphanage. An orphanage? Then it's yours for 100 million ducats. 100 million? Is there any way to lower that price? That is the only price I'm willing to sell it for. Come back when you've made up your mind. Okay. Even if it is a large estate, that price is ridiculous. We don't have a choice. Let's see if we can prepare enough money. Thankfully, I'd like to meet with... I not know.
How can I help you?
Not yet. Thankfully, I do have this. 100 million ducats. I'd like to meet with the president. Please wait a moment. A few minutes later. So you brought the ducats. Are you willing to pay for the house? Pay. Think you made 100 million ducats. Very well, the house is yours. Free of charge. What? What do you mean? This whole thing was just a test. Do you remember what I said when we first met? I said becoming a billionaire is empty once you have achieved it. When I became a billionaire, I thought to myself, what did I make all this money for? But it seems that you have somehow found a purpose to take care of orphans. I envy you. Taking care of orphans won't be an easy task. If you aren't fully committed, you will only make the children suffer. Perhaps it's better not to try at all. The truth is, I was planning to build an orphanage with that house. That is why I never agreed to sell it, no matter how much I was offered. That's why I decided to test you to see if you were worthy of receiving that house. Now go, the children are waiting for you. Thank you. I can never thank you enough for this.
Let us all grow together! I'm going to become rich and fulfill my dream.
And now that I lost, what was that? 44,000 or something like that in the damn transaction fees? I'm gonna put my money back. Jeez Louise. That just gonna walk around with that kind of money. Oh, but I can check
can I help
the insurance. I need to be company level 50, which we're still a ways away from. Proceed with the chronicle. Okay, back to Constantinople. But first, why don't I, let's see, I noticed, oh, no longer. Varna had a special sale thing going on. I was going to maybe try and drop some of my items. Let's head to the inn. Because I still have to find 2 more places where I can sell goods for above 120%.
Welcome to the best
Meet
tavern
my
in the world.
monthly requirements.
Have we met before? Oh, well, it's nice to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that reminds me of something.
To the markets.
Welcome to the market.
I may as well sell this stuff while I'm here. At 101%, that's going to be difficult to make that money back. Alright. Union.
Hello.
Just in case
Are
there's
you here
anything
for a
in that
new
area.
request?
Okay, back to Constantinople. I do want to see what my chronicle is finished yet. Let's go to Constantinople right away. You too, Miss Safa, come quickly. Okay, Mr. Jahan, let's hurry, brother, to
Oh.
Constantinople.
Are you setting sail?
Onward to the vast
Chronicle's
ocean.
not done, so this is the final one. 97 of 98. We'll get 5 tickets. No, we will not, because I did not purchase that. Never mind. But I will get the armor, so, yeah. And then it's over. Home again, jiggity jig. Safa, Lydia, I finally bought the house. Oh my goodness, really? That's great news, Safa. Thank you, Lydia, and thank you, Ali. Let's go see it right away, Miss Safa. Thank you, Mr. Jahan. Let's go, Rustam. Rustam is not in here. Have a good time, everyone. Lydia, would you care to join us? Huh? You want me to come with you? If it's all right with you, why don't you come live with us as well? Ali, are you proposing to me right now? Well, I mean, is that a no? Everyone left without us already. We're gonna be late. Come on, let's go. To our new house. That's right, let's go. To our home. Fun. Jahan and I repaired the wrecked ship and decided to start a business. Since we didn't have any funds, we managed to borrow money from people using our speaking skills. Do you like my mouth words? Thank you for the money. I think I may have a talent for business. Our funds have multiplied several times over in the blink of an eye. I've paid back all the money I borrowed. From now on, I'm going to make even more money. To think that I could meet with the Sultan, it feels like a dream. Not only was I given a royal order, but I was recognized for my achievements as well. Today is a very happy day. I found Safa at Basra. She still hasn't acknowledged me as her brother yet, but I was glad. I know that one day Safa will accept me as her brother. Buying and selling every single day. Just when I was growing tired of my daily life, a new light of hope came to me. I'm assuming that one of these is Rustam. Faces of the children smiling brightly. They are my everything now. The end. Okay. Like, the end. Because I don't think I will ever do any other admirals. I'm certainly not paying $50 for each one of those. Absolutely ridiculous. if they ever change anything, and maybe they will, as the player base dies down or something, they may someday decide that they need to change that, and they'll change it so you can exchange blue gems for red gems or whatever. I don't know. But as far as what we can do for free, this is done. Which is considerable. It's considerable. So what is this, like episode 170-ish or something around there? So consider that each episode was an hour long on average. 170 hours for Let's Play. Definitely one of my longer ones, if not the longest one. But looking at my Steam, it says I've actually put 550 hours into the game. So think about how much extra I have done to get to this. It is a considerable time sink. So, you know, I on the one hand, you could say, oh, well, then you get a lot, you know, there's a lot in there for free, for a free game. And on the one hand, yes, that's true. On the other hand, a lot of it is just idle sitting and sailing everywhere. Like, if I didn't just sort of, at the beginning of the Let's Play, I was sort of stopping every port, you know, trading along the way to whatever destination. And that, I think, was largely because of the low-level ships could only go so far. But, you know, by this point, I just sort of gave up on all that stuff, and I was like, screw it, I'm just sailing as far as I possibly can, and then, you know, doing something else while it was sailing for hours. I mean, even just tonight, this is a 20-minute episode, and I've put in probably 2.5 hours. And most of that was just idle time. So, as far as that being worth it, like, But there's still so much left of the game. I mean, you know, yes, obviously the admirals. There's like a dozen more admirals, but just all the stuff that I have yet to explore. And, you know, again, it's a time sink to do that, to actually explore the world and invest that much time. I'd be playing this for so long. And I do think that I will continue playing it, and I don't think this is like the hard end to the series, because I would like to come back for some of the stuff occasionally, like the winter event. I just noticed that starting in 2 days, I think, will be the Halloween attendance event. So, you know, that when you sign in for a week, you get a bunch of items and stuff like that. That's probably not worth doing an episode for, just to see that stuff. But like I said, you know, definitely the winter thing, because that's actually like quest storyline stuff. I probably won't play this as intensively, so I doubt very much I will be too much further along. But I'll probably pop in every so often for like the dailies and just kind of, you know, keeping up with it when I'm bored. But I think actually another thing that's different now, I didn't try so hard initially when I started this Let's Play for the weeklies and the monthlies and stuff like that. And I know that after sort of the initial little bit there, I was playing auto with less of a focus to accomplishing things. I know there was a stretch of episodes in there. Like, Otto has got the most episodes dedicated to him, hands down, and a lot of that was just because I wasn't focusing on main quest stuff. I was just sort of exploring the game. But, yeah, I think I'm kind of done with that. Overall, still an enjoyable game, despite everything. I do believe that I personally would have preferred if this had just been sort of a remake of all the games. You know, all the admirals, and therefore all their stories and everything like that, come from one of the 6 original games. The only ones released in America were the one with Leon, I believe, was the first character, and then New Horizons, which is where these 5 admirals come from, as well as a 6th, I believe. I don't know, I didn't ever play the game. But, so this is like a retelling of those stories, presumably, and I think that, you know, from my perspective, I would rather this had just been sort of an omnibus remake where you unlock all the admirals and all 6 games are sort of combined into this one, and then take away a lot of the unnecessary time wasting and just make this like a game. Because really, there's not much to gain from it being online, like at all. From the developer's standpoint, yes, because of the whole microtransaction bullshit. But I mean, there's the guild, but you're not really ever collaborating with the guild. I mean, yeah, it does have the whole, if a guild invests in this and whatnot, it changes prices. So there's a little bit, but it's not super integral to the game, I guess. Something like that could be faked without player input, just having like the NPCs handle it or whatever, or the things, the influence changes. Oh, we got Sappho now as an actual character, as well as a bunch of other stuff. Okay. Let's finish the chronicle, shall we? Receive the chronicle. Let's just see if his outfit is even his outfit.
Hey.
If it's like all the others, it's not actually going to be any good for him. Well, okay, negotiation. I'll take it. See, this one is actually tied to a skill for him. That's amazing. None of the others are. But we can switch, and now he's still got these weird other hats on. Unfortunately, really have a hat suited to him. Oh well. Well, at least he's got that now. So that's something, I suppose. But yeah, like, there's so much more, like, this training stuff and the promotion. There's still a lot in the game that just was not really essential. Maybe there was. Maybe if I'd understood a lot more about the game and focused on some of that stuff, I would have got to where I needed to be a lot faster. But frankly, it really does feel like it's pay to win. I mean, there were people who...
Welcome to the market.
Just from almost the get-go, were leagues ahead. They were exploring the Ming while I had just gotten into the Mediterranean and all that. It's just... I think a lot of people, just because of the time sink, definitely went the money route just to get there. And especially when it comes to all these admirals. How many other admirals are there here? So we've got 5, 10, 11, and then there's undoubtedly going to be more in time. But yeah, man, it's just... Oh, suddenly the weather changed. Excellent. I don't know. Like I said, it's fun and entertaining if you like these kinds of games. Otherwise, it's probably a little bit too much time required to be fun for most people. The online thing, as I was saying, just isn't really an essential component of this. You don't really need it. Yeah, you get this whole shop crafting, combining thing, but again, you could do this without an online guild component. This is something you could, say, use reputation. Like, if you're in a reputation with a faction, then you can unlock, special stuff, and that's purely a single-player thing that you could do, using this to gain benefits and whatnot. So, I mean, the online thing is very loose and is clearly just a money-making mechanic. This would be a much better game for me if it had just been single-player. I think I would have seen that as less of a time waste. And, I wouldn't resent that part as much. Otherwise, good game. I do like it. I do have another game, Uncharted Oceans. I mentioned this before in the series. It's a Chinese knockoff, basically. Very similar game. I don't think I'll ever play that immediately. It's going to be a while. And, maybe I would just go back and play the actual Nintendo games as well at some point for Uncharted Waters. But anyway, I think that's it for now. So, like I said, I'll come back occasionally, just kind of see some of the special things going on with the game, but for the most part, the series is done. So, after too many episodes, I will end this one here. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you sometime.